Actually, I'll let y'all see where I live. Oh, they're gonna kill me.
Don't say that.
On August 15th, 2022, a group of civil rights advocates, veterans, leaders, members of VSOs, which stands for Veteran Service Organizations, toured the West Los Angeles VA, also known as the National Soldiers Home, that was donated in 1888 through several deeds and was over 900 acres to be a soldier's home. We were with National Commander Luis Vasquez Contes of the Congressionally Chartered American GI Forum, VSO. We were with Vietnam Veterans of America National Board Director Dick Southern, and we were with NHDVS Coalition founder Francisco Juarez, and many other civil rights advocates and disabled veterans advocating for the land for veterans to become a national soldier's home as it was originally intended. Please watch as we tour Building 209, where disabled veterans are living right now, paying rent to sleep at the National Soldiers Home. If you would like to help veterans, go to aftpfoundation.com and you will find a link for a petition. You will also find an email that you can send to 100 plus public officials, organizers, and leaders that should know what veterans are experiencing at the West Los Angeles VA. Thank you for watching. Here we go.
What, we can't talk right here?
No, because it's actually social work.
Huh?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cool, man. Dying, trying to get help for relapsing. They didn't know where I was and stuff. All I was concerned about was getting my rent paid here. You know, it's a shame that you can't walk in the building. You're probably wondering why that guy's got an air conditioner there. It's because there's been no air conditioning in this building for the last 3 months. The temperature gets up to about 90 degrees in here. It's ridiculous the way things are being
So wait,
done.
they're saying you can't let people in the building?
No, I can let anybody in I want,
say,
but
okay, yeah.
but they obviously didn't want me speaking to you people.
Why?
Because of the fraud. Because of the fraud. Why am I paying rent to people that had nothing to do with the construction of the building?
Yeah.
Yet, you know, for some reason they're saying that they helped build this. Well, if they did, with the $50 million they got, how come they ain't took care of the air conditioning? In the 6 years that we've been here, there's been no service to any of those that air conditioning. Look at the construction that's taking place around here. If the ventilation system in this building isn't operating, what are veterans actually breathing here? See what I'm saying? So this is basically what I've been dealing with. You know, they're constantly harassing us. We're not getting money from you guys. That's why we couldn't take care of nothing here. But you got $50 million though. What are you doing with the money? Where's the, if you walk around to the front of the building, there's supposed to be security over there. Where's the security? There's a guy that shows up here at night. He sits in his car out there, right? Literally sits in his car for 2 hours. You know, I guess watching to make sure nobody messes with the car. But if there's no security here, and most of the people in this building are under medical conditions, and there's nobody monitoring the security stuff, if somebody falls, how do they get service or help? How do they get help? You can't get help if nobody give you help. I'm not gonna lie, but you saw the look on that gentleman's face when I didn't want to walk with him. Did that look like somebody is trying to help me? Sad thing is, that guy's a veteran.
Is there a curfew on these places?
Huh?
Curfew?
I tell you, half the people in here have other people living in here with them, but they have no business being up in here. And I can tell you that to get in this building, I went through so much red tape, it was ridiculous. You know, they've kind of changed a couple of the policies now, but as you can see by the cooler cans over here and stuff, and all the others, you basically understand that they're very select on who they let in here. See, if you're incapacitated and loaded all the time, you really can't talk about nothing, can you? Or you're comfortable in the fact that you can continue your addiction. That's not what I was looking for when I came in here. I was looking someplace to put a stop to that. This is not the place.
No.
This is not a place for homeless veterans. This is a place for a nonprofit that's actually a profit organization under the guise that nonprofit is to try and take care of business. Because nonprofit means you ain't making no money. So if you ain't making no money and you got $50 million in 6 years, what did you do with it?
Thank you, sir.
No sweat.
What was your name?
Oh, Raphael.
Raphael, nice to meet you, bro. Senate.
Oh, it's all right, bro.
Can we leave?
You can walk in there.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Well, we can't go in with unless we have an invite.
Oh, yeah, sure. You can come on in. I don't care. Come
Whatever
on.
you're comfortable with.
I can tell you, though, that can you feel how cool it is in here?
Well, it's a little cooler.
You said 3 months?
That air conditioning ain't worked in this place in almost 2 years.
How long have you lived here?
2 years.
So who do y'all tell that the air conditioner don't work?
I don't know. You got to find somebody. As you can see, there's nobody that you can find.
Do the computers work?
Nope.
Yeah, there's
The computers don't work?
I mean, well, they're there.
Oh, this is nothing. Wait till you go up to the second floor. You're on limited time.
Well, this elevator's working now. This wasn't working last time.
Remove you from this facility.
I know they're going to call the police on
The
it.
police will be
They're
here.
working here.
There's
always
nothing they
call
can
the
do.
police.
This is our national commander.
This is,
Oh, how
well,
you
this is
doing?
this is also a private residence.
Nice to meet you.
This is his home. He's having guests.
We appreciate
Hey, for me, I don't do this for me because I'm leaving here. I do this for the people that don't come after me
When you leaving, man?
as quickly as I can.
Wow.
And not fast enough.
We're going to two?
Now, we're gonna go to one first. They don't really talk. They don't talk to me no more.
We're in me.
Oh,
I know, I noticed that. You just,
I'm sure he'll see
come
when
up.
we get off.
so this elevator was not working last time. We went a different one.
Barely
Oh, no,
works.
it was that elevator that wasn't working.
It's interesting that they posted those things over there, right? Yet none of that stuff has been done. Look at the date.
This is telling them about the mail. That's real inconvenience.
Really?
To have to be here between 4
so
and
sorry.
4:30 to get your mail. Come on now.
Where's
Oh, here's another veteran who just recently moved in. That is how nice it is. So, there are cameras in there that are supposed to be monitored. This is actually where you're supposed to come in the building.
Yeah, it's like we're signing it, I think.
Yeah, but it's a silent for who? There's nobody here.
I'm going to sign in for you.
There's nobody here. The truth is that nobody's asked you to sign in since you've been here, have you?
No.
Now, and here's something that's even more important. The gentleman who came out to talk to me has just been assigned as the new assistant director here. So it's interesting that he never said, don't let these people in. You get me?
Yeah. You would think. It says. Tenants should refrain.
You can't film me there.
Okay. I will.
Those people may not want you to film.
Understood. Appreciate privacy.
Yeah.
Contradictory messages, looks like.
Those are the mailboxes which we've never actually been able to use since we've moved here.
You've never used these
They
mailboxes?
used to work before Step-Up took over the building.
I
But
see.
once they took over, all of that came ceased and desist.
That's so.
So I think it's like half an hour a day. Half an hour a day.
Plus, how are you?
Sure. You know, they accuse us of fraud when they're the people doing the massive fraud. See, if I operate under the guise of fear, it prevents you from knowing what's really going on.
The other guy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not scared of them.
The truth will set you free, and that's what they don't want to hear.
No. The only things that are starting to take place now are because of the last time that the people came here. And I can tell you that Rebecca, who was actually here, she's disappeared. We don't know where she is now. And she had a great habit of putting my name in other people's mouth. Most of the people here know my business, but she bothered to tell my business. which is a violation of the privacy to
It's
in this building.
confidentiality.
They don't want to mess with you anyway.
Again, so as you can see,
I used to play football. Play football.
yeah. Oh, hold on one second.
Where's security at? Where's
Notice how clean the floors are.
It is super
Hold on, let me find out if it's cool with it.
It is super hot.
Yeah,
And the smell.
is it? Yeah, exactly. It's just like this every day. Hey, these are all the people. Would you like to speak? Just don't sound what I'm saying. Man, just come here and say.
Expect for 50 million.
You say going to Ain't you scared?
It's a lot of scary.
Of course it is. I'm not scared.
I ain't scared anyway.
What am I scared of? Why should I be scared in a building that's supposed to protect me?
They're supposed to be for us. It's our safe place. Seem like it's the employee's safe place more.
That's what I've been trying to figure out. So I would think that if you look at this is actually a fire hazard. All right? But,
Why is it a fire hazard?
you ain't supposed to have shit in the home.
Why they just storing stuff?
And,
like, what is all this?
Oh, this is one tenant stuff.
My room's got air conditioning.
It is super hot.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, actually, I'll let y'all see where I live. Oh, they're gonna kill me.
Don't say that.
Oh, they can't and shit, but I'm just saying though.
Well, if
Excuse-
something happens to him, we know why.
Oh yeah.
They kind of did a nice job.
They did.
Who?
The
kinda did a nice
you know,
job?
despite the
Yeah.
lack of air and
This
stuff.
day, but the people
Look,
who
the
did the
windows
job are not the
open.
people who are asking for
The
the money.
windows open for air. Look, Francisco, the windows open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, this is
We can come in?
Yeah, come on in, I don't care.
Wow. You did good here, though.
Huh? No, it's only cool in here because I had to put that.
This is it.
This is
what
just
they-
this is $1,000. This is what I'm supposed to pay $1,000 a month.
This is $1,000.
$1,048 what I'm supposed to give them. That's after
Wait.
the
So what's
hood
with
bash
the
money.
hood bash? Total.
No. It's
Total,
$1,800 to live in this unit.
1,800.
It's still over there, but I want you to pay attention to where my bed is under.
Great.
That's right.
They
Great.
didn't even get
And if you open the closets and stuff, right? The doors are all broken. Now, what they've been doing is they've been going around giving us notices for you to fill out, saying we're gonna fix this. But I can tell you that that's been like that since I moved in here. The electricity on this side of the place does not work.
Oh no.
Oh, that's why you see all these extension cords. And this is an HD antenna that's outside because when COVID started, I was behind on rent. I asked them would they connect me to the system. They said no.
they did that over on Western also.
Now, here's the thing. This building is a concrete building, right? That means that if you're trying to use your phone in here, I'm going to get calls from my doctor, right? If I try to use my phone in here, this signal immediately gets interrupted. Again, I ask you, you got $50 million.
Where's the infrastructure though?
Where did it go? Where did it go? This is the only window I got.
Can I take it?
Go ahead, get up yourself,
I
man.
have a dishwasher.
Yeah, where can? Oh, turn the water on and see how hot it is. That'll be that one right there. You can stick your hand in there and leave it there for a long time. I want to clean my dishes with that.
It went away.
Is it hot enough for you yet?
Nah.
Of course not. That's totally unsanitary.
Well,
It doesn't get hot.
want all their money, but they don't want
It fluctuates.
Like right now.
Again, and right now,
then
when
it's
you leave,
gone.
take a picture of the roof. Does the roof look like it needs to be repaired? Does it look like there's nobody living in the building? Because according to them, they needed $20 million because this is an empty, vacant facility.
Office building.
This is an office building.
Resident,
It's all
empty,
bullshit.
vacant facility, and they're still
This is
asking
all- it's all
$20 million
bullshit.
for it.
Oh, the camera system that they can actually spy on you is right there. So they can actually see what's going on in there.
Where?
Yeah, see right here the little pinhole? You can see what we do in here.
Just smile, we're on candy
Yeah.
camera, my
That's not
brother.
legal.
No, everything in here is illegal. But you have to understand that the people that they were trying to move, that they move in here, don't really have that concept. We're not supposed to be that intelligent. We understand the mindset of us is that we're stupid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this guy don't know shit. He spent his whole life doing drugs. You get what I'm saying? Nobody wants him because if they did, why is he living here? You get what I'm saying? So nobody really cares. And at the end of the day, this is a nut house. So who's really going to pay attention to what they say? Because if they were obviously intelligent, they wouldn't be up here in the first place. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what they bank on.
Yeah.
To the outside world, if you're on the north side of Wilshire, you have a mental difficulty, which means you ain't playing with a full deck. Do I appear to be not playing with a full deck to you guys?
Huh?
Do I seem like I'm crazy?
Yeah.
Everybody has a little bit of insanity in it. You know, I served in the military during the Beirut stuff, and I can tell you that I don't really blame anybody for the problems that I have, even though I was told by the staff here that I could hold them accountable. Because when I was first offered my Service Connect money, I turned it down. My mother always said, don't fake something you don't have, because you'll eventually get it. But they constantly told me I had the problem. So through the course of my life, I started to realize what they were saying was actually the truth. But I can tell you that there's a lot of jealousy, envy, and corruption in this entire facility.
What's up?
You get what I'm saying? The cops are here. I'm sure they'll come knock on my door later. You guys, you know.
Don't worry, man, we got your back, man.
Sure. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's so nice to meet you, bro.
That's all right.
Really.
God bless all of y'all.
Bless you, bro.
What they say? For evil to suffice when good men do nothing.
What was your name again?
You just put me down as Raphael.
Raphael. Thank you,
I'm
bro.
sure my real name's gonna come up. They're gonna investigate the shit out of me.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, God's gonna bless you.
I didn't think about me. I thought about other people.
Amen.
Take care.
Peace, bro.
God's gonna bless you. You gotta claim it.
You gotta live in testimony right
Yes.
What's the best
great.
part?
Oh, I'm a volunteer here, so I've been here since they opened. But
That's very nice of you.
you know, I just think the people who are here are so special.
Yeah.
They
The
really
veterans?
are.
The people living
Yes,
here,
the
yeah.
veterans, right? The residents.
They went to the basement, guys.
Yeah.
We got you
That's
to get out
right.
of
She wants to go.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
That's
coming
why we got
out.
on.
Oh, we got on in the basement?
You're out.
Okay.
Okay.
Enjoy your
We just-
day.
The building could use
care.
some air. it
Take
seems.
care.
I think we're one night.
Maybe some air for the building.
No, it's right
Yeah,
there.
Air
Some
conditioning.
AC, they're good, huh?
Well, they've been working
Right there.
on it for a
I'm
long
like, I wanna get
time.
out.
They didn't get enough money to put
Doesn't
AC
take that
in?
long to fix
That's
air
right. It's
conditioning.
been, I know it, it's been terrible for the residents.
How long has it been like that?
They're abusing all the residents.
I don't know.
And what a shame.
They come and repair a Band-Aid type reparation on things, you know, and then it breaks down again, so.
I also noticed computers. It doesn't seem like those even turn on.
Yeah.
They don't
that's
turn on?
right. I don't know about that, but some do, some don't.
What do you volunteer? Like, how do you help? What do you volunteer with?
I do activities.
What kind of activities?
Well, like always Monday mornings, we have coffee and conversation.
Oh, wow.
On Wednesdays, I have an art group.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
How you doing, my brother?
And we have birthday parties, we have bingo,
Oh, wow.
all those.
Are you with a
So-
nonprofit or something?
Yes,
What's
it's
it
Step
called?
Up.
Oh, it's called Step Up?
Step Up is the buildings itself.
The building's run by Step Up?
Yep, so
What
all
a-
the social workers are here and all that from Step Up. So they have permanent supportive housing. So
You
I've been
taking all
here-
the coffee?
Yes, I'm taking all the coffee back home.
Really?
Yes.
That wasn't for the veterans, right?
Oh yes, it was. It was for all the residents.
So why would you take it home?
Because it may be stolen, so I keep it in my car. So if I have it in the kitchen, then it disappears. So I put it in my car and I come back with it.
But the coffee's for the residents?
Yeah. I had watermelon this morning. I had blueberry coffee cake. We had croissants and bagels. So that's it. So enjoy your day.
All right, you
Take care.
God bless you.
You take the coffee because you don't want it to be stolen? But who would steal it?
Well, some of the residents, have problems, so I just take it with me, and whenever we have another coffee or whatever, there's coffee in there for people to use,
Oh, like that's your personal coffee that you bring.
Yeah,
Oh.
I bring everything that's personal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, there's coffee, there's creamer in the
For the
refrigerator.
veterans.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So we're all set.
I think it's just super alarming, the conditions of that building. And I think you said that they're really beautiful and it's fantastic, but it's actually really, it seems like it's run like a slum.
Oh, that I don't know.
And for those to be disabled veterans,
Yes.
it's like really gross. Like I wouldn't want to stay
now
there.
Now tell me, I'm interested in this.
What do you mean?
Well, tell me, why do you think?
Well, you just walked out of there and you volunteer there, right?
Yes, I've been there for 7 years.
7 years.
Uh-huh, since
Is that where you
Elvis.
would ever live?
Well, I don't know, but the most important
Well, no,
thing...
it's just an honest question. Like,
Yes,
you would live
if
there?
I were a veteran, yes, because it's the camaraderie with all of our residents, and the staff is very supportive, and that's what this is. It's a permanent, supportive housing, and it's certainly much better than being on the street.
I know. So if the option is on this, okay. So first of all, he's paying for that.
Who?
The people that stay in there. It's $1,500 a month about for a one bedroom.
That I don't know. No, they pay according to their ability.
Right. So they
that's-
use a voucher that pays for some of it, and then the
Some
rest,
of it.
and then they pay the rest
Some
market.
pay only $50.
50.
Yeah, it depends upon their financial circumstances.
I see.
But really, it really is a wonderful building, and we have such supportive staff. It's really
What was your name again?
Annie.
Annie. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
The people.
The people.
Yeah.
And disabled veterans. And it had truly fallen into disrepair. I think it was built in the 60s originally or something like that. And so in 2011, Congress appropriated $35 million to fully renovate this building and for the VA to fill it all with homeless veterans and to give them something called a compensated work therapy program. They were all given jobs here at the VA. It's a very successful program. In fact, a lot of those veterans moved out, got better jobs, and started renting their own apartments around the neighborhood here. So even though the funding was appropriated in 2011, it still took a couple of years before they broke ground. So I think they broke ground around 2013. They finished the full renovation of the building in 2015. They had a ribbon cutting ceremony. They moved the veterans in. Andre, who you may remember was living in here at one point. And they, from 2015 to spring of 2017, the VA was running this building. They had the compensated work therapy program and the jobs, and the homeless veterans were here. They paid, just because of the work therapy program, it required for them to pay $300 a month, but they made a lot of work then. They paid nothing for rent. I mean, you can't charge homeless veterans rent. You know? So, anyway, one day something happens, and in 2017, all the tenants here were notified that they're evicted. They've lost their jobs because they're going to give the building away to private developers in an enhanced use lease. And so this group, who still has this building right now, took over the building, and the tenants got evicted back into homelessness. They lost their jobs, and they moved in veterans that they could find who could qualify for HUD-VASH vouchers and who were willing to spend all their disability income on market rate rents, which obviously leaves them begging for food and gas. And that's where we're at today. And these studio and one-bedroom apartments range between, I think, $1,500 to $2,200 a month. So $500 a month comes from HUD-VASH. The rest comes from disability. That's why they don't want people in here that don't have disability. And my understanding is that if, let's say, you're a homeless veteran and you want to try to qualify to be in here, you know, the turnaround time is about a year. So it's not very effective or efficient at getting someone in fast off the street. And
They consider